Hello, hello.
Oh, you poked yourself with it.
Don't really know what that is all about, but okay. All right. Yeah. Happy birthday, Leo. Happy birthday to all my July Leos. Belated birthday. Birthday soon to come. Happy birthday to all the August Leos. Yours truly, is a July Leo. So we're going to do a bonus reading birthday spread just for you, Leo. And, this can be for Leo placements as well, other Leo placements other than Sun, or anybody that this reading may resonate with. You know, that's how it works. All right. So we're going to do a couple of spreads on healing your finances and removing any blockages. Reach out to your spirit team, Leo. So keep in mind, this may not resonate with everybody, so take it as it resonates. And my dog just walked in, so if you hear her snoring, you know what that is. All right, let's get into it. All right, spirit team, Leo spirit team for their highest good. What can Leo do to heal their finances and or remove blockages in their finances? What is your advice for Leo to heal their finances and or remove blockages? Upright. We got the 6 of Swords here, Leo. 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Mm, okay, Leo. Bottom of the deck, Leo, we have the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely about finances. Moving that. This one. King of Swords. Strength. There you go, Leo. With a Fortune. And the Empress. All right. So here's our advice, Leo. And then we have our situation here. Um, of course, you are looking for a breakthrough, a healing with the Ace of Swords here in your finances. And your spirit team, Leo, is saying that this is going to require you to make some moves. So if you have been feeling stuck, if you are, in a analysis paralysis, because sometimes we do get in our head, regardless of, you know, what placement your Leo is in. Sometimes it's you have to weigh your options and then we get stuck weighing, right? But your spirit team is just like you may already know what to do. You already know what the best move is for you, Leo, with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. But you literally have to make the move. And this with the 8 of Cups is really about you moving away or distancing yourself from whatever emotions that are surrounded around this decision. Because with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there aren't any emotions involved in a decision. This is moving based off of logic. This is what makes sense. And if we talking about Leo's like for and or love for shit to make sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to get out of the situation with the 5 of Pentacles here, Leo, where you are, your finances are in bad health. Maybe it is surrounded around your job where you aren't being paid your worth. You're underpaid, overworked. And this could also mean, because what I'm hearing, it could just be um, adding to the opportunity, you moving away. So adding to what is already going on here. There are a lot of swords surrounding this situation because we have the King of Swords. Again, this is about moving logically, not, because why am I hearing like these hoes ain't loyal? If you have been loyal to a particular job or a particular boss with the King of Swords here, but they have shown you over and over and over again that maybe they don't really value what you do, or the company, I don't want to say your boss, but maybe the company doesn't value their employees. They don't pay their employees what they're worth. And you have to make the moves. You can't be loyal to those who aren't loyal to you, Leo, because you are very loyal. Maybe they had, helped you out in a situation, or you are no longer in a space where you feel that you can continue to grow in this space, in this job, in this position at this company. And now is for you to move. You got, with the Ace of Swords here, you got the green light. So you have to have the courage with strength here to change your situation, to put you into the Empress energy. We got three major arcana here that will change, heal your situation. But it requires you to take some action. It requires you to go to higher ground with the Eight of Cups and emotionally detach from uh, the decision. Make it logically, make it make sense, Leo. Make it make sense. And when you decide to make it make sense and not put your feelings in it, anger, and we talking about all the array of feelings, anger, loyalty, happiness, any feeling, any emotions that you have, put them to the side and have a pros and cons list. If that's how you process things. But yeah, you have to move. You got to do it. And I'm hearing Shalimar, make that move right now, baby. That's what your spirit team is saying. They are like, have courage. We know what the economy looks like. We know what the economy looks like. But you still have to be able to make these moves. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is right here. The Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. And when we talk about the Empress energy, this is, she's somebody who receives the blessings. She puts that energy out there and receives it. So in order for you to receive the healing and the breakthrough in your financial situation, you have to be ready and willing to make that move out of something that isn't serving you any longer, whether it's a job, a person, because sometimes people, they do. Even if it means walking away for somebody who gave you a chance and a position, that doesn't mean you have to stay under them. Thank them, appreciate them, thank your benevolent spirit team for it, for the opportunity. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. And then make your move. But your situation will change when you make the move. We got the Queen of Wands here, clarifying the Eight of Cups. Be confident. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very confident. And this is that fire energy, Leo. This is you. Be confident in your skills. Be confident in your spirit team. Trust them, because the Queen of Wands is also very tapped in, very intuitive, spiritually guided, but she has that fire. Even with those seemingly those jobs or positions that you seemingly don't fit the description. If you are spiritually guided to it, then you're meant to apply. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles for Leo. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles for Leo. Yeah, Leo. It's the Nine of Pentacles. You going from the Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles when you Eight of Cups. Your situation will change. Wheel of Fortune is right here. And then we have the Empress, where you are in an abundant space. Yes, it's going to take some time to get you there. But when you make that move, get ready. Get ready, Leo. Get ready. Because you are going to go into an era of independence, self-sufficiency, increase with the Nine of Pentacles here. Fruitfulness. And this is not based off of society's idea of abundance. This is your specific idea of abundance, Leo. You want me to clarify the Empress? Yep. Clarifying the Empress for Leo is, you see it, the High Priestess. It's another major arcana. You have to tap in. You can't see what is on the other side of you possibly making the move, but that's the point. You're supposed to trust your benevolent spirit team, your benevolent ancestors. You're supposed to trust the journey as well as be spiritually guided with the High Priestess into your Empress energy, regardless of your biological sex. Yep. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Fulfillment is on the other side. It really is. Let's see what your what's the saying? Your advice is talking about, Leo. Then we'll go into another spread. And I meant to make this timestamp. So I'll have the timestamp for this one and the second spread here. Yep. Okay. But your advice is the Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, all about work, and the Emperor. The Six of Swords, a lot of times, especially in ancestral spirit team readings where I'm channeling um, from your folks, this is them carrying you from a tumultuous situation into safety, into security, into a position where you have room for growth, where you feel in control with the Emperor. And you not only receive as the Empress, but you have authority and control. You already have it, Leo. You just got to claim it. You have to walk in it. The breakthrough is there for the taking, there for the receiving, rather, but you just have to make the moves and be divinely guided in where you're applying. Some of you will not be leaving the company. Some of you may just be moving into a new position within the company, into a higher level with the Emperor here. They're saying, let us guide you. Let us guide you. We're going to take you exactly where you want to be. Because the Emperor and the Empress, there is a hierarchy. Empires hold kingdoms, Leo. That's all I got to say about that. Let's go on to the next financial spread for Leo. We're going to get a couple of those, and then we're going to go into Leo. We'll go into a self-love healing spread, because your folks are saying that when we increase that self-love, everything else around us will fall into place. the relationships will fall into place. Now, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to stick around, Leo, because everybody ain't supposed to go with you, and that's okay. So let's get this second financial healing, finance, blockage removal. Getting your timestamp here going, this spread going. All right. Benevolent spirit guides, Leo's benevolent spirit guides. What other advice do you have for Leo regarding healing their finances and or removing financial blockages? What other advice do you have for Leo regarding healing finances and removing financial blockages? We got the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Lovers here as your advice. And then at the bottom of the deck, Leo, we have the Six of Cups. Definitely an ancestral card for me. The Hanged One, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Star, Nine of Cups, Emperor. Okay. So in this situation, Leo, again, if y'all can hear my dog in the background, she's snoring, y'all. She's getting it in good. Yeah. Again, this is an ancestral card here, the Six of Cups. So your folks are making a way for you. It's interesting though, because they are pointing out in the Six of Cups, there's an adult that is walking away from two children who are essentially, just chilling, really. But they're not being supervised, right? So this is um expressing, they're saying that again, there has to be a situation where you are leaving something. You are emotionally separating yourself from the need to control, is what I hear. And the Hanged One, again, this is all about tapping into and not sacrificing yourself. Are you in a situation, Leo, where you are working perhaps more than full time, but not being compensated for it by, monetary or by time off or anything like that? Because that's what I'm getting here. Is that hmm, it's giving me the energy that, I don't have any choice. I don't have any choice. And a lot of times that is the case, where you may not have a choice, but your folks are saying you can choose them and let them show you with the Hanged One here. Because the Hanged One is somebody who is not just tapped in, but they're somebody who is wise. There's someone who's wise, and they learn from things that happen in life. They learn from situations and move accordingly. And with the Seven of Swords here, your folks are like, you can move towards increase, but it has to be strategic. In order for the strategy to work, you got to tap in, release that for some ego, for some fear. Sometimes we're not going to get too much into it. Ego is surrounded in fear, you know, and the need to control. And you've done great thus far, Leo. And now it's time to work in tandem together with your benevolent spirit team, with your ancestors, towards increase with the Knight of Pentacles and your wish fulfillment and healing, because the star is about healing, right? But you have to move strategically. You have to be ready to go where they say go, do what they say do, and don't even ask questions. Just walk in your victory. Walk directly into your nine of cups, your star, your nine of cups, your emperor. Hmm. For some of you, I'm hearing closed mouths don't get fed. For some of you, Leos, it doesn't even require you to leave your position. It only requires you to, and I say only, but this may be a task depending on, what you've done at your job. You know how um at most corporate gigs they have the mid-years and the yearlies where you express or denote in writing why you deserve a certain raise or things like that. Well, some of you haven't asked for a raise in a hot minute, and we're talking beyond what you get annually. You're due. You're due. And so this means that you get the paperwork together that shows like, hey, we did this, but look how I made things more efficient. Look how I made things um simpler. Look at what I did. Look what I added to the company and go from there. For some of you, it's actually, talking to the boss's boss with the emperor here and not feeling stay in a place of comfort, because that's what the nine of cups can mean as well. One who is too comfortable, but or in a space of comfort, but wanting things to change. And that's how you do it. Let them guide you. That is the common theme. That is the common theme here. Let them guide you. Hmm. Okay. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, excuse me. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Hello, hello. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Hey, y'all. Hey. If this happens to resonate with any of y'all, feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. To clarify, the Knight of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands, Leo. It's gonna be a little bit of work. It's gonna be a task. If it were easy to take you into this star emperor, energy, it would be easy for everybody, but it's gonna be somewhat of a task here with the Ten of Wands. You're gonna have to put in some work, especially if we're talking about setting it up so you can um, move forward and ask for a raise, justify why a decent raise, not even just a raise, but what would you promotion for some, you know, and just increase in general. Why it should be more than the 3.5% or however much percent that your company does. It's going to be a little bit of work. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some strategic moving. But also, even if you are applying for a new position or a promotion, you still have to do the paperwork. There still has to be um, certain keywords in the paperwork, to justify what you're doing. But the whole time you're being guided. You're being guided. And nowadays, you know, you can use Chat GPT. Make sure you check the AI, because AI does make mistakes. But you can use AI and it can give you the verbiage that you need. And you can do it in a British tone. I do that sometimes. But yeah, Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work, but you got this. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. Clarify the Nine of Cups for Leo. Let's see here. It's the Lovers. We got the Lovers out here twice, Leo. It's right here and it's right here. So it really is about you making the choice. You making the choice, this life decision to have courage and make that move that's right for you and be guided in it, because your benevolent ancestors, your benevolent spirit team, whomever guides you, they won't steer you wrong. They got the plan here. You just got to operate in the human experience to do it, you know? The advice here is the Seven of Cups. Oh, ooh, they wanted me to look at the bottom of the deck. Justice. Things are going to balance out here. Things are going to balance out. Hey, one-eyed owl. Good day to you. Good day to you. All right. Yes, happy birthday, one-eyed owl. Yes, happy birthday to us. But yeah, your advice here on this one is the Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the Lovers. Again, we got the Lovers out here, and the Lovers is all about being divinely guided into a the best fit of a situation. If you are under the illusion that you are stuck and you don't have a choice, it, that is exactly what it is, an illusion. You definitely have a choice. You have options. It's about picking the best option for you. Even like staying in your place of comfort, Leo, that is making a choice, right? But your benevolent spirit team, your team, they want you to choose yourself. They want you to choose yourself. And the King of Cups is definitely somebody who is tapped in, intuitively led, and they don't let, even though this is an emotional, intelligent king, he doesn't let his emotions get in the way of making the best decision for him. And that's what your spirit team is telling you now. And when it comes to this decision, biting from the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. But you have to be divinely guided in this journey. See outside the box. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Next one is emotional healing, what I'm hearing in your relationships. And that starts with you. So, this one? Okay. So, we'll start with, let me get my notepad here so we can put that timestamp in. Okay. All right, Leo. Let's see. What is the energy surrounding you and your relationships? And this is regardless of the type of relationship. What's the energy surrounding Leo and their relationships? Where's the healing needed? What's the energy for Leo? What's the energy surrounding Leo and their relationships, especially their relationship with themselves? Breaking cycles, Leo. You're like, keep going. Okay. Breaking cycles. It says ending harmful patterns, freedom from repetition, new beginnings. It starts with me. Ascension, Leo. Ascension says spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. Yep, starts with you, Leo. Healing these relationships starts with healing yourself. All right, overnight success. Yes, Leo. Yes, I love that. So that one says rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. At the bottom of the deck, and you brand new, brand spanking new. When you come out on the other side, brand spanking new. And that says fresh beginnings, reinventing yourself, new ventures, watch me shine. We have multiple cards in here that talks about new beginnings, fresh beginnings. In order for these cycles, or not cycles, for the relationships to heal, first, it starts with you. If there are any patterns, even though they may have gotten you this far in life, if there are patterns that no longer serve you, I'm hearing fear, the fear of success, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of letting go. Those things are meant to be broken, because those were patterns that we either developed through our experiences at a younger age, or it was put or placed in us. And they don't serve you. Although they've gotten you thus far, they don't serve where you're going. You are ascending, and you can't take those behaviors with you. And when you come out on the other side brand new, people are going to see. It's interesting because people, Leo, think that you got where you got, overnight. Like there was no work that you had to put in. Like, Leo gets everything they want. No, Leo had to put in the work. You're just seeing what's on the other side of the work. Yeah, it looks good on Leo. Why wouldn't it? You know? I'm just saying, Leo looks good all the time. But in trusting, breaking the cycles, trusting your journey, it's going to open the door to so many things, an unexpected breakthrough, new ventures. You'll shine, you're shining, but watch you shine like the sun, which is the brightest luminary out there. Not a planet, but a whole ass star. Just saying. Clarifying breaking cycles. Clarifying breaking cycles for Leo. And it's emotional healing in their relationships. Breaking cycles. Clarifying breaking cycles. I'm also hearing with breaking cycles, letting people use you. Letting people use you. We got the 8 of Pentacles. And I say that because sometimes Leos are loyal to a fault. Been conditioned that um, certain things have to happen because we are blood related to certain people. Like we have to keep putting up with bad behavior or ungrateful people because we share DNA, or out of some other type of obligation. Yeah. Hmm. 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups. Yes, breaking cycles requires you to progress in nurturing yourself, putting Leo first above all others, and everything else is supposed to trickle down. Leo, your cup is different from any other cup that we see in the tarot. This is one of the cups that I learned that they use in, like, I don't want to just say Catholicism, and I don't, because I don't know shit about that, but where they put the wafers for the gosh, we call it something else in the Baptist church. I think it's called like Mass in Catholicism. I don't know. Hmm. We call it communion in Missionary Baptist and other Southern Protestant religions, but it's about nourishment, taking care of yourself and focusing on that, focusing on you and let everything trickle down. And so the fact is, your spirit team is saying, like, you have to work on nourishing you, taking care of you, and let everything else take care of itself. People all are either going to fall in line or fall off, Leo. And we have to allow that to happen, because some folks around you, Leo, have worn out their welcome. Clarifying overnight success. It's the King of Cups. Talking about divine. King of Cups and the Lovers. Wow. This is something awesome. Having all this compassion and nurturing, excuse me, yourself, it leads you to be surrounded by not just, a divine match, Leo, a soulmate, but your whole soul family. They'll come in. The folks who are supposed to be around you, you won't just be brand new. Your relationships will become brand new, whether they are still with some of the same people or we're talking about brand as spanking new people. Because a lot of times we don't have compassion for ourselves. We'll be more loyal to people, to those outside of us, than we would ourselves. And that hurts us in the long run. And your spirit team is saying, like, no longer, Leo, no longer. Mm-mm. You have to choose you. The yin to the yang. There needs to be balance within. If something that someone is asking you to do is going to hurt you, hurt your finances, hurt your hurt you emotionally, mentally, choose yourself. Choose yourself. Yeah, and you should be receiving messages, signs and synchronicities to help you along your path into this ascended state where you're brand new and you got brand new folks around you. I'm excited. Hmm. This year in with Jupiter in Leo is going to lead to a lot of brand newness anyway. And for some of y'all, this is just your year. The timing is divine. It's on, you know? So, is there anything else for Leo? Yes. Any other advice for Leo? Okay. All right. Any other advice for Leo? Additional advice for Leo, and then we'll let you go, Leo. Any additional advice for Leo? If this resonates, please feel free to like and or subscribe if you haven't already done so. Any additional advice for Leo? We have the Moon, Three of Pentacles. That's it. All right. It's plain, for me. The Moon and the Three of Pentacles. This is you, Leo, working with your spirit team, your benevolent ancestors, whomever is leading you, tapping in consistently, as well as not being afraid, because y'all are working together to get you into this place of ascension. And of course, we're always growing, we're always striving to be better than we were the day before. And this is no different, except for the fact that either you are starting your journey with your benevolent spirit team, or you are getting even closer to them, meaning y'all already had a relationship, but now it's becoming even more fortified. And there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. You're intuitive, so trust that. Trust your nudges, trust your dreams. And when they tell you to let go of something or somebody, they're putting emphasis on the somebody. It's literally time to let them go. And you won't even have to explain anything. Is that it? They said that's it, Leo. All right. That's all we have. Happy birthday, Leo. Woo! Spirit fingers and shit. I hope you have a wonderful birthday season. And that, you know what? I celebrate all Leo season. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely do. Cause why not? Mm. Like, why not? It's our season. So yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful birthday season. I will as well. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.